Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for listening to Talk Shit Radio Network's news, traffic, and local weather. I'm reporting in the studio right now, and it seems to be a nice day out. No sun, but the clouds are trying to push their way through, so the sun could come out. It's around 70 degrees right now in Brooksville, 70 degrees here in Spring Hill, 70 degrees in Newport Richey, Clearwater, St. Petersburg, 68, and in Tampa, it's 73. It will be mostly cloudy for the rest of the day, but no rain. It's going to get a little bit cold for the next couple of days, so wear a jacket out there. Take a look at the weather report. It's going to get a little wintry weather over here. Also on the traffic cam, it seems like it's smooth runnings for people who are out on the road, unless you're going down towards Clearwater, because there's a reported accident on Fort Harrison Road and Bel Air Road about an hour ago. They should be getting that all cleaned up, but it will be slow-moving traffic. I see a couple of red spots on 19A going south towards Clearwater, so look out for that. Also, there's major construction on 19A. Indian Rocks Road between West Bay Boulevard, I think. West Bay Drive. So you'll have some slowdowns over there also. I was looking in the weather, looking in the news, and the plane that we had talked about that went down in Lakeland, I have more report about it. A small plane went down in Lakeland Thursday morning, crashing into a warehouse storage building. Authorities say the plane went down on Allen K. Breed Highway, which is just south of Interstate 4, and just east of County Line Road. The area is about 8 miles northwest of Lakeland Regional Airport. Authorities have not said how many people were on the plane. Officials in Lakeland Regional area say the plane was one of their flight's schools. I guess it was a student plane that had went down. It says the warehouse is used as a storage facility for key safety systems. The crash happened just before 10 a.m., caused a fire to the building, and hazardous materials. And a hazardous material problem has chemicals were stored in the facility in the building. Firefighters are being kept out of the warehouse due to explosive nature of the chemicals. There was no one inside of the building at the time of the crash. It says Sean Harrington on a break outside the Advanced Auto Parts store said he saw the plane go down. I guess there was an auto parts store across the street. He saw the plane go down. I hope that no children were involved in this crash. It says that it was a school plane. So I'm praying that there's no one, no casualties, no deaths to this. So, in Tampa, 2 police pursuits involving two stolen vehicles earlier Thursday with the suspected car thieves crashing. Just as the police were sorting out the mess involved in the stolen vehicles, a suspected drunk driver crashed into the scene, narrowly avoiding police officers. The bizarre series of events started overnight with a stolen car in St. Petersburg. According to Tampa police, the 4 suspects that in the theft drove to Tampa and were spotted stealing another car, a Lexus in Hyde Park area. After running the plates, police attempted to pull over the car, but a pursuit followed. Police also began pursuing the Jeep stolen out of St. Petersburg. The suspects led police on a chase into the Edmondo Drive area. I don't know where that is. Both suspected vehicles crashed. Moments after the Lexus crashed into a construction equipment near 34th Street, the Jeep rolled over at the 5th Street, I guess a couple of blocks down. The officers say they were taking suspects into custody and investigating the scene. A driver in a work truck, police say was drunk and crashed into the cruiser. No officers were injured. Doesn't report anything about the suspects who were involved in the car thefts, but 3 are in jail, and another person arrested for drunk driving. That sucks. I'm also looking in the Hernando area. I was looking at a... where is it now? I'm sorry, guys. This thing's going a little bit slow right now. An open house for an airport. Tampa Regional Airport to hold open house. Brooksville Regional Airport will hold an open house Monday to present study findings of proposed improvements. It will take place 7 p.m. The improvements are part of the draft master plan update. I don't know why I looked at that, but I was talking about the plane crash, so I wanted to see what was going down in Tampa. Mom of Slade toddler can't say, "I will move on." Let's see what this is about. No, I'm just reading headlines. This is about the child who was mauled by the 2 dogs in Brooksville. A Brooksville woman is trying to come to terms with the loss of her only child. Declan Moss was killed by the family's dog on Monday. His mother says the loss of her little one is unbearable. Laid down in his crib and cuddled up to his pillow and stuffed animals and begged God to take me too, she reports. The 18-month-old was playing on the porch of the Brooksville home on Monday when he was attacked and killed by the family's 2 dogs. My dad is disabled. It was the grandfather who was watching the child at the time. He doesn't move fast, is what the mother said. Moss said the dogs had never been aggressive towards the family before. She left for work on Monday. She had no idea she would never see her son again. Well, this is a very tragic situation because this is more than one incident that happened with dogs. Now, these dogs probably taken to an animal shelter over in Brooksville. They will probably be euthanized after the investigation goes on, but it's just a tragic situation for your mother, for a mother to come home to hear her son had died from family dogs. Now, they do have 2 other dogs that were not involved in this incident, but it's just a tragic situation when dogs kill infants. I heard it twice now. First, it was a Rottweiler incident, and now these 2 mixed breeds. So, let's see. Questions about now. Deputies, man robbed. They talked about that already. Whoa, Tree wanted a break. Let's see what this is about. Now, Summer Tree, Newport Richey. Pasco County is looking into buying private water utilities provided by Summer Tree Subdivision. For years, residents have been fighting utility companies of Florida for the rate increase of water quality. I guess their water quality over in Newport Richey really isn't good, and they're trying to be bought. Pasco County is looking to buy private water utilities to provide to this community in Newport Richey. I guess their water really isn't good. I don't like the water down here. In New York, I drink right from the tap water. And I think that water is delicious. People say that it tastes like metal, iron, too much in it. But I always enjoyed it, and I can't drink the tap water down here. I just stick with bottled water. Let's see. There's a toddler found unconscious in Land O'Lakes Pond. This is a very short story, actually. Land O'Lakes 18-month-old was found unconscious in the Land O'Lakes Pond Tuesday. According to deputies, Anton Dwayne Walker was with his grandparents and got out of the home unnoticed. They found him unconscious in a nearby pond. It happened on New London Avenue in the Asbel Creek subdivision. Pasco Fire Rescue reported the child was transported to a local hospital. Deputies say he remains on life support at this time. I don't know what these people are thinking, not watching their kids. It also brings me to a point where I seen this for the last month. I've seen accidental shootings involving a toddler, a child, a teenager, with gun safety. This is basically my point: is gun safety out there? Because last night, a toddler accidentally shot himself in the chest in Pinellas County. I talked about this on Talk Shit Radio Network, and I want to get back to it because gun safety is a huge topic with gun owners. People who have guns have to take the responsibility for their firearms, making sure that they're safe, especially with kids in the house. I don't believe that a firearm should be loaded if you're not going to use it, whether you're at home or not. The kids are going to go snooping around your house, in your bedroom, and find things that are around there. I know I did it when I was younger. I used to go to my mother and father's room, and I used to snoop around, looking for Christmas presents mostly. But kids find things, and they were this family in Pinellas County say that they were moving out of their house in Misty Hollow Lane in Tarpon Springs just before 5 p.m. when the 2-year-old entered their car. Unsupervised, I would assume. The father had left his .380 caliber handgun secured in the vehicle. Now, when he say secured, doesn't mean that the bullets were taken out of it with a trigger lock. It wasn't in a case locked up. It was in the glove box. Now, I don't say that's secure because the child got to it. When the child was alone inside the car, the family heard a loud popping sound. Deputies say the toddler located the gun in the glove box and shot himself in the chest. Now, 380 is a pretty big handgun. I'm assuming that it's a Glock 42 because that does come in 380 caliber, and it is a moderately affordable firearm. I don't think it was anything else like a Ruger, but it could quite possibly be. But with the Glocks, they have safety. There's a safety on it. Every single firearm has a safety on it. Whether this safety was on it, it doesn't report, but it doesn't seem like it was. For a 2-year-old to grab the handgun and shoot himself in the chest, it means that it was locked and loaded, ready for action. As some people would say. With handguns, you have to slide the chamber, the barrel, the slide on it to engage the action. If there wasn't a bullet in there, in the chamber, they'd have to slide the action for the bullet to be locked and loaded. Now, it seems to me that it was cocked, locked, and loaded. It shouldn't have had a magazine, a clip in it, for any reason at all. There's no reason to keep this thing locked and loaded, especially with a child around. They probably didn't think that the child would get into the glove box to take the gun out. But you have to think of the worst case scenario. This child goes into the car. He's unnoticed that he went into the car because it says here that he went into the car without his mother and father knowing, and pulled out this handgun and shot him. There was incidents with a 15-year-old and an 11-year-old finding the parents' handgun and killing their brother, and that was premeditated. So they knew what they were doing over an argument. But with this is a child who's jumping into a car and taking a .380 caliber handgun out. People should be securing their weapons a little bit better. I don't understand what these parents are thinking with handgun safety. Like their kids aren't going to find it. The kids are going to find it, and they don't know what to do with it. I just don't understand why these parents are so naive to think that their kids aren't going to investigate. I mean, kids are curious. That's what they do. They want to know what this is, and they want to know the whats and the whys. So they take it out and they use it in the wrongful manner. So these parents, they should, parents with guns, they should take these friggin' guns and keep them unloaded. I can't say any more blatant than that, really. It's around 12:17 right now. I'm actually going to do a commercial break. If you are listening, please just take a look at these commercials. You don't have to buy anything. Just inquire about them. Give them a friggin' email address, and then they have record that you called. This is how we get paid. So take a look at these and stick with me, all right?
I didn't believe it.
Neither did I.
No way could you professionally remove unwanted hair, pain-free, and at home.
My thoughts exactly.
Remove my face and body hair without expensive, painful office visits?
Not possible. Great minds think alike.
Until I tried No Pro.
Wait, you tried No?
Yes, and it works. I use it on my face, legs, bikini line.
We're BFFs and you didn't tell me about No?
Here, this is my new No Pro. The most powerful No made. Custom treatment levels, less hair in less time, perfect for any skin type. Try it.
No hair, no pain, no time-consuming expensive office visits?
No, and no.
For a limited time, you can try No Pro risk-free. You'll also get the facial kit and a travel case. Get weeks of long-lasting results.
That's it. I'm getting a No.
Great minds do think alike.
Try No Pro risk-free by calling 800-953-2993. 800-953-2993. That's 800-953-2993. 800-953-2993.
Let me ask you a question. Are you getting enough? I bet you'd love more, right? Well, AdamandEve.com wants to give you more with 10 free gifts. First, you'll get a sexy surprise for her. Second, a specially selected toy for him. And third, a little something we know you'll both enjoy. Plus, you'll get 6 full-length adult movies on DVD. And number 10, free shipping on your entire order. So what do you have to do to get your 10 free gifts? It's not hard. Just go to AdamandEve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy, sexy piece of lingerie, or anything you desire. Just enter offer code GIFT13 at checkout, and you'll get all 10 free gifts. Go check out AdamandEve.com today. Select one item and get 10 free gifts, including free shipping, when you enter offer code GIFT13. That's GIFT 13 at AdamandEve.com.
In these uncertain economic times, you've got to do whatever you can to save money. One of our biggest expenses can be our cars, especially when unexpected repair bills hit. Not anymore. If you own a vehicle with less than 130,000 miles, is less than 12 years old, has a warranty about to expire, or even no warranty at all, you could stop paying for car repairs. Roadside assistance, towing, and rental coverage are all included. Don't wait for the next repair. Make one free call right now to see if you qualify. If your vehicle is less than 12 years old, has less than 130,000 miles, even if it's out of warranty, paying for car repairs can become a thing of the past. Call us right now and get your car protected before your next repair bill hits. Get protection and no more repair bills. Call 877-229-7271. Again, 877-229-7271. That's 877-229-7271. 877-229-7271.
Tonight, give me your mind. Let me use you up tonight. Give me your mind. Let me use you up tonight. Give me your mind. Let me use you up tonight. Give me your mind. Let me use you up tonight. Give me your mind. Let me use you up tonight. Give me your I gotta let you know. Now get the fuck up. Use you up tonight. Give me your mind. Let me use you up tonight. Give me your mind. Let me use you up tonight. Give me your mind. Let me use you up tonight. Give me your mind. Let me use you up tonight. Give me your mind. Let me use you up tonight. Give me your I gotta let you know. Now get the fuck up.
That's good.
everyone. Sorry about that. I had to do a couple of things out there. I just wanted to report the weather. It's still looking a little cloudy out there. The sun did come out a little bit in the Hernando County area. 75 right now in Tampa. In Brooksville over here in Spring Hill, it's around 71, 72 degrees. I got a couple of things I just want to report that I just found. It seems like rapper Flavor Flav was at court yesterday wearing his trademark clock necklace. He was pleading not guilty to charges that were brought up against him from a traffic stop that he had last year. He was driving with a suspended license, speeding violation, 2 misdemeanors. I thought it was pretty funny because I haven't seen Flavor Flav in a little while. If he does get convicted and is found guilty for these charges, he could face up to 4 years in prison. I was looking in the Bronx also. A 61-year-old street vendor was shot and killed in his truck in Bronx just before 5:30 this morning. The victim operated a fruit stand and a cart, and he was unloading the items for sale at the time. Those who knew him said he was there most days in the Hunts Point Market. The man was in the back of his truck, which was parked on Hollick Street and Oak Point Avenue, when he was shot in the torso. 2 employees who were working on the neighborhood coffee truck heard the gunshots and found the victim. His cell phone and wallet were not taken, but he is pronounced dead at Lincoln Hospital. I got a couple more minutes. I'm going to put up a couple commercials. I'm going to get to the Block Party Music Mix. So just refresh your Spreaker page. Check me out on there. Also on Facebook, facebook.com/Talk Shit Radio Network. I'm on Spreaker right now, so if you want to chat with me live. Just refresh your Spreaker page and join me with the Block Party Mix. Thank you.
Let me ask you a question. Are you getting enough? I bet you'd love more, right? Well, AdamandEve.com wants to give you more with 10 free gifts. First, you'll get a sexy surprise for her. Second, a specially selected toy for him. And third, a little something we know you'll both enjoy. Plus, you'll get 6 full-length adult movies on DVD. And number 10, free shipping on your entire order. So what do you have to do to get your 10 free gifts? It's not hard. Just go to AdamandEve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy, sexy piece of lingerie, or anything you desire. Just enter offer code GIFT13 at checkout, and you'll get all 10 free gifts. Go check out AdamandEve.com today. Select one item and get 10 free gifts, including free shipping, when you enter offer code GIFT13. That's GIFT13 at AdamandEve.com.
If you or someone you love suffers from drug addiction, now is the time to utilize your private health insurance PPO plan. If eligible, receive up to $30,000 or more in substance abuse benefits with low or no out-of-pocket cost. We are the National Treatment Network, the premier drug and alcohol treatment referral service operating 24/7. We help connect you with facilities nationwide that accepts PPO private health insurance for substance abuse. If you have PPO substance abuse coverage and you need immediate admittance to a medical detox or residential rehab treatment center, call us now. Call our live referral helpline today. The call is free. This program is not available to Medicare or Medicaid customers.
Call 800-296-0906. 800-296-0906. 800-296-0906. That's 800-296-0906.